Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Nazir Jarmaju, and as promised in the last edition of our English analysis segment right here on Coral TV, I said we are going to take a look at the Spanish La Liga and see what it is that is going to happen in the Spanish La Liga in the next couple of weeks from now until the end of the season. As you know, Barcelona are just second. That is the defending champions behind Real Madrid, who are sitting top of the league right now. It is an 8-point gap between the two teams, and we'll take a look at the games that Real Madrid will play from now till the end of the season, and we'll take a look at the games that Barcelona will play also from now to the end of the season. Can Real Madrid, can they clinch the title, or can Barcelona, can they just pull off a surprise and go ahead and take the league away from Real Madrid? So we are going to take a look at that with the games that we have at the moment on paper and see if Real Madrid can do it or if Barcelona can do it. Since Real Madrid are the ones sitting on top of the league, so let's start from Real Madrid. They have got a couple of games that are coming their way, and for me, the most interesting part of this title race in the Spanish La Liga is that these two teams will play against each other in the next couple of days. I think in 2 weeks' time they'll go head to head with each other. That is on the 21st of April, if I'm not mistaken. So that time, I would love to see what Real Madrid will bring into that tie. I would love to see what Barcelona too will bring in that tie, because it is at the Santiago Bernabeu, and it's like both teams enjoy playing away from home against each other. So Real Madrid are the ones hosting Barcelona now after that 2-1 win where Jude Bellingham was the star of the show, in the first game right there in the Camp Nou. So this time it is the Santiago Bernabeu. We get to see what is going to happen. But before Real Madrid play against Barcelona in the Spanish La Liga, they've got a couple of games, just like I said. They'll have to play Mallorca and then Barcelona, Real Sociedad, Cadiz, Granada, Alaves, Villarreal, and Real Betis. These are the set of games that are left for Real Madrid to play in the Spanish La Liga. All of them are winnable games. When you take away somehow Villarreal, they have been a little bit tricky whenever Real Madrid go against them. Whenever they play against them, you can say yes, Real Madrid might find it a little bit tricky, but all of these games, to me, they are winnable. I don't know for you, but for me, they are winnable. Real Madrid can just go ahead and make sure they win those games. And especially right now, their players are returning. I think the injuries have a little bit allowed Real Madrid right now to have their best players on the pitch and two also on the bench. They have got a couple of them sitting on the bench right there. The likes of Luka Modric are not even playing. Eduardo Camavinga barely sees playing time in that Real Madrid team, unless if Carlo Ancelotti decides to rotate. Whenever he has to play his first starting 11, it is Jude Bellingham, Toni Kroos, Aurelien Tchouameni, and Federico Valverde in the team. And I think Vinicius Junior has been crucial this season too. Despite all the injuries, despite all the struggles, he has got 18 goals in 28, and he has got 8 assists too to add up on top. So I think Vinicius Junior has to keep himself fit. If he keeps himself fit and then he focuses more on playing football, not to go ahead and be arguing with the referees, I think it will do a whole lot of good for himself and for Real Madrid. It is very clear that Real Madrid are very reliant on him. Whenever he plays, they always rely on him. Jude Bellingham this season, he started very, very well. He has been scoring goals, but right now the goals are drying up. So the goals have already dried up, if I can put it this way. The goals have dried up, so it is Vinicius Junior that has been the one carrying the team in the last couple of weeks. And last week that he wasn't in the team playing, Rodrigo is the guy that actually stepped up. He was the one that scored the goals for the team. So it's like everywhere. Real Madrid have got goals in their squad. Real Madrid have got players that can score goals for them. That is why I say all of this, set of games are very easy for Real Madrid to just say, we are going to win all of them. But sometimes football, you cannot look at set of fixtures, or you cannot look at an open and say, we are going to beat them. No. Right now, they are focusing on the Champions League, which is very crucial also. When you talk about Real Madrid, wherever it is that you say Real Madrid, there has to be the Champions League just beside them, because they are the kings in that competition. So, Champions League will always be their main focus, but the La Liga, they really want to win the title too. They want it. Carlo Ancelotti wants to bring that title back to the Santiago Bernabeu. He really needs it. So, we wait to see what is going to happen in the next couple of weeks. But I am sure that this set of fixtures, after that tie against Barcelona, if they get to beat Barcelona, I think it is done and dusted in the Spanish La Liga. We are talking about, if Real Madrid get to beat them, it will be 11 points gap, and it is sealed, done and dusted. I think in the last couple of weeks, I am impressed with what Barcelona have brought Gasquia in the La Liga. They have done very, very well. Since the departure of, since when Xavi Hernandez announced that he's going to depart the club at the end of the season, the players have stepped up. Everybody is making sure that, yes, Xavi Hernandez at the end of the day says goodbye on a very good note at Barcelona. So that is what they are trying to do. But they have got good games too going to come their way. Before they play against Real Madrid, they have to play against Cadiz, and then Real Madrid, and then Villarreal, Girona, Real Sociedad, Almeria, Rayo Vallecano, and Sevilla in the list of fixtures that Xavi Hernandez has got. to make sure that Barcelona go ahead and challenge Real Madrid up till the end of the season for the Spanish La Liga title. I think if they are to do that, they have to bring something good when they play against Real Madrid at the Santiago Bernabeu. They have to present something excellent, something fruitful, something fantastic for them to make sure that they take away those 3 points from Real Madrid, add it up, and then close the gap to make sure that it is 5 points between them and Real Madrid. So that at that time the pressure is going to come. Though Barcelona too have got to play in the Champions League against PSG home and away before we see if they can make it into the semi-finals of the Champions League. If they get to do that, I think they too will have some works to do on their table. They have a couple of works to do on their table because playing the Champions League is going to be very crucial this season. Javi Hernandez wants his team to at least have a say in the Champions League this year before he gets departed, because his record in the Champions League has been very, very poor at Barcelona. But in the Spanish La Liga, he has been doing excellent, and they even won the league on the heel. So it's a good one, but they still too want to win that title because of their financial situations, because of their financial struggles, the financial mess that they are into. Though, some days ago, Joan Laporta came out to make it clear that Barcelona are in a very good place right now financially, but I don't believe that, to be honest with you. I just listened to him and then we just move. But in the La Liga, despite all the injuries too, Barcelona have got a lot of injuries, especially at the center of the park, looking at the midfield. Pedri hasn't been fit, Frankie de Jong too, and then Gavi has been out for quite some time right now. From the start of the season to when Gavi got injured, he was Barcelona's best player this season, to be honest with you, at that time. And then he got injured. It was a big miss, you can see, a massive miss for Barcelona to have a player like that who is having one of the seasons of his life to get injured at a crucial stage like that. In the league, Barcelona struggled without him, but right now, they have forgotten about Gavi and they are focusing on the league, playing week in, week out, trying to make sure that they get results all the time they play against each other. And then you have that star boy in the team, talking of Lamine Yamal. The boy is gold. When you talk about gold, you talk about Lamine Yamal for me. Because yeah, the boy is doing excellently well. He is playing some excellent brand of football. Like, he is the star of the team. At 16 years of age, they rely on him to give them results in games. And it is because of the injuries that he's benefiting. The injuries have done a lot of favors for Lamine Yamal this season in the Barcelona team, and I think it is paying off. It is paying. The boy is enjoying himself on the field. But we want to see what is going to happen in the next couple of weeks, playing against PSG in that crucial Champions League game, and then those couple of games that are going to come in the Spanish La Liga. I can't say Barcelona will not win the league. It is Real Madrid that are sitting on top of them. If it were the Champions League, I would say, Madrid will win now. It is the Champions League and it is Real Madrid. They almost always find their way. But at 8-point gap, at this point in time in the league, is something that you cannot see any team can go ahead and just turn it over and win the league at the end of the season. It is Real Madrid. The quality players are there. The best players in the world, just like Florentino Perez always say, are there at Real Madrid. So you have to give them all their flowers. You have to give them all their credits. And they've come a long way this season too, with all the injuries at the back. Eder Militao has been out for quite some time. Thibaut Courtois, the number one goalkeeper too, has been out. Antonio Rudiger to some extent. Nacho Fernandez has been doing things that you don't expect an experienced player to be doing in that the Real Madrid backline. Dari Carvajal too has been out for quite some time too, on and off. And then Ferland Mendy too. All of them, they have struggled with injuries, but one of the best defensive, records in the La Liga. I think they have the best defense record this season in the La Liga. To surprise you, that's surprising. Despite all the injuries, even the number one goalkeeper is not available. That's Real Madrid for you. So we want to see, but I think it is Real Madrid hands. Real Madrid are the favorites to me to win the Spanish La Liga. Right? Till we meet next time. Don't forget you can subscribe on this channel and continue following the Hausa segment and English segment. All of it will offer, incisive and precise analysis right here on Koro TV on everything regarding football. Thank you for watching. Bye.